Hey guys, I wanted to post a video about anxiety, a topic I'm very familiar with. I've had anxiety my whole life, so for a long time. And what made me think of it was, well, of course, with all the uncertainties that are going on in the world, it helps to know that God is in control because that gives me peace in my heart and helps me to be calm. However, a friend yesterday sent me a text saying that, so my friend is trying to get pregnant. She sent me a text saying that her doctor no longer allowed her to have her husband at her doctor's appointments, and that she thinks that she'll lose the baby because she has so much fear and anxiety to be by herself at the doctor appointment. So, this is what our brain does to us, right? Like, our brain thinks it's protective to worry about the what ifs and worst case scenarios like losing a baby. It feels necessary to our brain so that we can kind of beat ourselves to the punch if something bad happens ahead of time. So it's not rational. And anxiety can feel so real, and it really takes awareness of what you're thinking, because our thoughts come so fast sometimes and they can just become so slippery, and if we don't take a look at them, they compound and they turn into a bigger, maybe panic attack or a bigger problem. So I was able to reassure my friend by helping her slow down her thoughts and gain some traction over them, and let her know that that's just your brain. 87% is negative. That's how our brain is wired to think. 87% negative thoughts. So that's a big number, right? So what I like to do when I'm feeling anxious is, and I posted a video of it below, but I like to deep breathe. And you can do this a number of ways. And you can check out my video if you need a tip on how to do that. I also like to journal. I actually think that self-coaching is one of the best tools you can give yourself, by just writing down all your thoughts and then going through them and kind of breaking them down to gain more traction over them, to see which ones are making sense. And then our feelings come from our thoughts. So if we're thinking something like, oh my gosh, I might lose a baby, my baby might die, that's because we're thinking something along the lines of, I can't do this, this is too hard, I won't be able to do this on my own. And some of these thoughts are more reoccurring because they come from a deeper, like a childhood issue that we had, a memory of the past or something. So it's easier for like friends or family to see when we're anxious or being irrational. And also, I can help you do that as your mentor or coach. I would love to help you with your anxiety. I actually call myself an expert on anxiety now because I've had it so long, and as a result of counseling and lots of coach training, I've learned to deal with it effectively. So if you have any questions for me, let me know, and I would love to help you out. Thanks, bye-bye.